Hello everyone, I'm Phoenix Tremayne, and today we're going to be talking about General Hospital. This is going to be the General Hospital report card, and I'm going to be doing one for each show. This is the first one, but first, if you haven't done so, please come in to subscribe. If you have subscribed, thank you very much, I do appreciate it. Please hit that like button so YouTube knows it's a good channel for soap fans, and we have a membership where you get early access to videos, exclusive videos, and more. So there's a good chance you've seen this video as a member first, because I'm putting in a membership first, and then I'm going to release it to everybody else later. Let's talk about General Hospital. My next one I'm going to do is Days of Our Lives because we just got to talk about it. But General Hospital, this is a report card. I'm calling it a report card because I have been watching most of the soaps like sporadically. Like I just watch specific scenes and I haven't been watching like the whole show, so I've been missing different things. And now, because I really haven't had an interest or time for some of the shows, they're just doing things that I'm not interested in. But, and I ain't talking about the Possession Story, I ain't talking about that. But the show I've been watching the most consistently is actually Young and Restless. In General Hospital, I've been watching bits and pieces, and Bold and Beautiful, I probably ain't seen it. Oh man, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I haven't watched Bold and Beautiful since Sheila showed up at the wedding. I've seen scenes. I keep up with the spoilers, but when Sheila came through the door at Steffi's wedding was the last episode of Bold and Beautiful. I watched like the whole episode, and I'm gonna tell you why in a different video, the Bold and Beautiful report card. But anyway, we're here to talk about General Hospital. So I know that shocked you, Bold and Beautiful fans. That shocked you. You didn't know that. But General Hospital. So I just wrote sporadic notes down because I just watched 2 weeks worth of General Hospital in 2 days. So as I was watching the show, I just went on ahead and took notes on the different characters they were focusing on. So I just want to start with Esme. She's Nell 2.0, and she's great. Because I'm a Nell fan, and since Chloe Lanier doesn't want to sign a contract and be a regular on the show no more, they just went and got a lookalike. The only difference is Nell is blonde and Esme is brunette. But it's pretty much the same character. She's even messing with Joss. It really is the same character. But Carly's just not involved yet. So Esme is Nell 2.0. She's doing a great job. She's been slowly coming on the cam and getting him on her side. She did a good job, trying to cry and manipulate him into thinking that, oh, she just wants the best for Spence and he needs his friends. So I enjoyed that. And she'd be a good foil for Jocelyn. And I always keep in the back of my mind that all of these, well, at least 3 of the 4, 3 out of the 5 characters in the teen scene right now are going to college for real soon. So I'm not expecting, I don't know how long the storyline is going to last. She's already threatened Jocelyn, and it just feels like Nell's back. Now all you have to do is reveal that she's Ryan's daughter, which is, it hasn't been revealed yet, but it's something that we all kind of suspect because she keeps trying to talk to Ryan, see Ryan. She just kind of even looks like him a little bit, when it comes to casting. So, and she hates Ava. So either she's Ryan's daughter or she's a Ryan groupie. But being Ryan's daughter explains why she hates Ava so much. And she would, hate Ava for hurting her father. Is there a connection with Spencer and Victor? Is something that came up while I was watching them the last 2 weeks. Is it a coincidence that he was using Victor's name as a cover and now Victor's on the show again? Victor is Valentine's father. Now, it hasn't been confirmed yet, but we just gonna go with it. That Victor is Valentine's father. This is an unexpected twist especially since there were some brief vibes with him and Alexis. Remember when it seemed like him and Alexis might hook up? Before Sean came back into the picture. However, the best thing about Victor being Valentine's father is that it would make him an actual Cassadine again. I did not like that they made Valentine out of Cassadine anymore and then just kind of left it there. I'm going to talk about the main characters on the show. Sonny, Carly, Nina. And of course, that means we also have to talk about Jason. And then we're going to throw Phyllis in there. So many people wanted Sonny to come back, and Maurice looks miserable. Unlike some people had hoped, Sonny didn't just slip right back into being Sonny again. He just looked sad in all of the scenes. And I don't, I don't know if you watch his talk show, but he said how he feels about Sonny on his talk show. Just saying. Carly and Sonny kissing is so hit and miss. Sometimes it looks forced and not natural, and other times it looks like it's just okay. But there's no passion there between the two of them. They look like they're professionals doing a job. I really like how happy Laura and Steve looked on screen during their wedding scenes, and still because they show flashbacks. And of course, I watched that. I've only been deficient 2 weeks, and now I'm completely caught up on General Hospital and Young and Restless. So their wedding scenes, they still look like that. I think that Carly and Jason, despite some people horrified at the thought of Jason not being with Sam, and some people now horrified that Jason not with Britt, don't like the idea. Like, there's a whole lot of Carly hate. I don't blame Laura Wright, because Laura Wright's a good actress, but I blame the writers because she doesn't act like Carly. Because Nina definitely would have got slapped. I really would like Carly and Jason to have a chance to be together for real. Because I would love to see Sam, Liz, Robin, and Britt's reaction to them just saying, well, for the last 25 years, you knew this is where this was headed. We used to be together as a couple way before Sonny came in the picture. So, yeah. Y'all always knew you were second to me. So, anybody surprised? Even Britt said, when Carly was giving Britt permission to be with Jason, but let her know that she will always be in Jason's life, which is something she has said to every woman in Jason's life. Every woman in Jason's life, she's had a scene where she said, I ain't going nowhere. Period. And Britt said, I don't want to be number 2, so you can keep your sloppy seconds. And Carly looked like, the audacity. How dare you not want the D? That's good D you letting go to waste. I gotta go back to Sunny D. And I ain't talking about the drink. So Carly tried to give Jason away to Britt begrudgingly. And I think that if Carly and Jason doesn't work out, I would love for Carly to have a chance at a brand new romance with a brand new actor on the show, and not Peter, but a brand new actor on the show in Nate and Monopoly for Carly to find herself interested in, because don't want her going back to Jax. Her and Sonny, and her and Jason, I think would be interesting, but if they don't go there, they kind of went there with Franco and Carly at one point, and I just don't like the character of Austin, so I wouldn't want Austin and Carly to be together. So I really would love a new character or another character brought back from the past to be Carly's new love interest. Hell, I would even give Brando some. Give Brando a shot, Carly. It looked like they were going to do it before. And Brando's boring. Sasha's boring. And I actually like Sasha. But it's sort of like when you put Michael with Willow. It's boring. Michael was a little more interesting with Sasha because there was things going on. And now we have Sasha with Brando, who they paired up with at least 4 women on the show and it didn't work out. So I don't see much going on between him and Sasha either. Take Gladys with him. That's what a lot of people say in the comments, and I agree. I can't stand Gladys. Laura Wright should win an Emmy for the look she gave Maxie when Maxie was defending Nina and said she knows Nina did things that she regrets, but can't you say the same, Carly? And the look Carly gave Maxie had me falling out laughing on the floor. That was perfection. That should be a meme. That I should actually take that scene and just record it and a copy of it and just have it for life, because that was perfect. I think we can all agree that Phyllis is the new Stella. She is an older, black, wise woman who doesn't have a real storyline of her own that assuages Sonny and the other people in her orbit. Like a little angel, she comes in and gives advice, and then sometimes, she may say a little something that people don't like. Still don't know why they got rid of her husband, but they could have just burnt the Tano down and sent them both to Port Charles. But I guess that would have been too much like right. Jason telling Sonny that he's not mad enough at Nina. And then Sonny defending Nina, talking about all of her hardships. Yeah, that was a stab in the heart to all the Sonny and Carly fans, because they know that's one step closer to him and Nina. By sweeps. By sweeps, I think they will at least kiss, if not sooner. Based on what Maurice said about him saying that every time him and Nina gets together, there's a spark. Every time Jason and Carly get together, it's a spark. He let y'all know about a month ago that this is the direction that they're putting the characters in, whether you like it or not. But here's the thing. There's a lot of people that say, oh, they never give the fans what they want. Meanwhile, there's fans happy. Like, finally, no matter what soap I watch, nobody's going to like every couple. Nobody's going to like every storyline. There will be people that are on one side of the fence saying how they hate everything, and there's people on the other side of the fence going, this show is great. I'm loving every minute. And then the difference between people who like a soap opera and dislike a soap opera is that people that like soap opera are usually content and they're just watching it. People that are upset usually about everything, and mad about every couple and everything. I can't believe Sam and Jason went together. Doesn't matter that actors basically look like they hate each other when they're in scenes together, but whatever. Yeah. Sorry, but rest of us are happy that they're broken up. Go ahead and be mad, but it ain't gonna change nothing. But those people will complain and complain and complain. They're not the majority. They're a small minority, but they're one of the loudest voices you will hear on, social media. But the only thing the writers and the producers are looking at, and the actors too, is the ratings. There are so many people that say, well, I'm not going to watch Days of Our Lives until this possession story is over. Well, the ratings are going up, so they don't care. They're getting more viewers. Deidre Hall was on a talk show. When the last time you seen Deidre Hall on a talk show talking about a storyline of Days of Our Lives? This is big news, big business. This is marketing. This is getting people watching. So no matter how mad some people are, the ratings don't lie. More people are watching. Just saying. There's always fast forwarding. It ain't the only storyline. Let me see if there's any. My other notes. I used to root for Nina and Valentine. I'm sorry. I used to root for um, Valentine, and Anna. But I feel like the magic is gone. The time a window where Anna and Valentine should have got together has passed. I'm just bored at this point. I need to see what a new storyline with them would be about in order for me to get on the Anna and Valentine train now. Hayden eventual return should be interesting. Now that I realize why they put Finn and Elizabeth together, is because they're sisters. So Hayden's gonna come back wanting Finn, and he's with his sister. That's why Finn and Elizabeth together. Just saying. It just hit me like, oh yeah, they are sisters, so they're gonna have sisters fighting over a man. And Anna's out the picture. And I put in my note, been a while since I've seen sisters fight over a man, and I put in a footnote, Zendaya, Paris, and Zoe don't count. Because only two of those three people look like they actually are interested in. I'll let it go. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Y'all know what I'm thinking. Somebody don't like Kitty. Just saying. I said it. Somebody don't like the kitty. But they trying. It's called acting, but they ain't acting hard enough. Like Michael on Young and the Restless, he's out. So it's like, okay, it doesn't matter if he's straight or gay. He clearly can go on screen and look like he's in love with Lauren. So I don't have a problem with that. Even Kevin, looks like he likes Chloe. You know what I'm saying? But that actor, he don't look like he don't like not 1 inch of Kitty. I'm just, I'm be nice. Let me let it go. This is about General Hospital. Plus, Cameron. Plus, with Cameron on the show, and Rebecca heading back to the show, I'm sure that Drew and Hayden might get together just to bring back that Ryan and Greenlee magic potentially. So there's lots of different possibilities and mix up of Drew, because they clearly want Sam with Dante. And I don't think Kelly Monaco would feel right doing, after what happened with Billy Miller, having a new Drew as a love interest. I think that's why Dante and Sam were having a conversation about her really being over Drew, but we just gonna go ahead and save him. I think that's why they had that conversation. Am I the only one who thought that? Like, they just let you know in advance. She trying to get her the Italian stallion, and she, let the rest of them girls get a shot at Drew. Liz better want her some Drew too, because Liz was loving her some Drew, and I could see Rebecca and Cameron as a couple, because there's something about him that's just so nice. That's the good word for it. There's something about him that's like nice. Like, you see him in all the Hallmark movies, Lifetime movies, and he fits right in. He looks like the good boy, and Elizabeth, she might like the bad boy like Jason, but I think that her and Cameron can give you that nice family vibe that people will be looking for in these types of shows. That I know some people don't want it always to be horrible drama, which is basically what a soap opera is. But I think they'll squeeze out having kids together. They'll squeeze out. I think, does she have a kid with Drew? I know Sam does. Can't remember right now. Let me know in the comment section. But I know at one point she was obsessed with Drew. So, let's make this happen. Because, honestly, Finn and Elizabeth, watching them together is harder to watch than Michael and Willow. That's saying something. Now, See if I have any more notes. Okay, I do. I do like Britt with Jason, but I agree with her not wanting to be number two. I don't like Austin, so seeing them trying to force him and Maxie together is tough to watch. I started to wonder if Austin is autistic because he's a little strange, but that's how Roger Howard plays most of his characters. He plays them more a little off, a little different. But it would be interesting that he's on the spectrum, but he's not fully on the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? That he's I can't think of the word. That he's on the spectrum, but see, there's so many autistic people and families and parents that I don't want to say the wrong thing because my baby has an autistic kid. One of my clients is highly functional autistic that I knew because I'm a paramedic that I picked up the clues that my client was autistic, and he don't know I know. He even almost told me, but I know. So you can play an autistic character that's highly functional, um, and because that's the problem with the Sia movie that they went the other route that's more stereotypical. So I think that could be potential new avenues to mine with Austin if that is the case. But it's interesting that Leo might be autistic and Olivia's having a hard time with it and in denial. But that scene I saw with Ned trying to talk to Leo, and Leo is just doing his thing. I'm like, well, we all knew what it is. So let's see if they handle Leo being autistic better than they handled Elizabeth's son possibly being LGBTQ or trans. Well, that's the T in LGBTQ. So they kind of dropped the ball on that and just kind of left it alone because of C-19. They just kind of moved way off that plot, So he's now baking cookies off camera. Whew. So far, not really buying Cameron as Drew or the hypnotic suggestion hitman because, like I said, he's that Hallmark Lifetime guy. But I like him being keeping up with him on Murder She Baked, which is the movie series he's in with Allison Sweeney of Days of Our Lives. She plays Sammy Brady. They have a movie series together. I think they're up to movie number 5 now. So I expect movie number 6 to come soon, probably next year. So that's it for my notes on General Hospital. So my report card for General Hospital is I would give them a B, because they have a lot of stories I'm interested in. I want to see what happens with Esme. I want to see Jason and Carly get together. I want to see Sonny and Nina. I want to see what's going to happen if Hayden finally comes back. They've been hitting that. I do want to see what Cameron does as Drew once we get past this hypnotic suggestion stuff. How are they going to keep Peter on the show? Because I think they're going to keep Peter on the show as a villain. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I guess that's going to happen. Maxie with Austin, I don't want to see. Brooklyn with the cop, I can't think of his name right now. But Chase. Yeah, Brooklyn and Chase, I'm not feeling that. There's just a few things I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling Michael and Willow. I'm feeling everything else. Like I said, I'm not feeling Anna and Valentine, but I'm willing to give it a shot. I hope Victor sticks around a little bit longer and not just I would love to see Victor another Cassadine as a major player on the show, and I would love to see Valentine get to know his father, for him to do some more dastardly stuff. I would love for Lexus to interact with Victor, Spencer to interact with Victor. I like Spencer and Trina. But like I said, I know Trina is going to college. I think she's going to UCLA. And I know that the actress played Joss. She got into college too. And One of them got into UCLA, one or the other. And I know also Cameron got into college. So I'm enjoying the story while I have. And of course, I love Maura West. I didn't mention her, but Maura West is just amazing in every scene that she's in. I love that Ava got Spencer arrested. Uh, Spencer was like, wait, what? Consequences? Cancer eyes don't do consequences. I was sad to see Britt not let him stay with her. Although I understand, why she did what she did, but I saw on social media someone posted a picture of Britt and the original Spencer laying together. I think she was in a hospital or something. He was laying. No, that was a picture of Ava and Spencer when Ava was in with her face messed up, and she was in the bed, and Spencer was actually in the hospital bed with her, giving her a hug. But I also saw like a picture of Britt and Spencer, and it just reminded me of their connection. Britt doesn't really have anybody because, Brad's not on the show anymore. Her mother, Liesel, is like really been off camera for a while, but they do that with Liesel sometimes. That she'll be gone for like a month or two, and then she'll be back to a regular storyline. Like, she's been on once in the last 2 weeks, and that's when she went to see Drew at the patch him up or whatever. So yeah, I give this show so far a B because it's very enjoyable. I look forward to it. I usually watch Young and the Restless first, then General Hospital, and then I watch Young and the Restless the day ahead episode, so I watch that by default. That's usually the first one because I want to see what's going to happen. I don't want to wait, and then I watch General Hospital, and then I watch Days of Our Lives. It used to be Days of Our Lives first before everything, and then down the line, Days of Our Lives is now third. It is not because of the possession story. It is because I'm waiting. I feel like with that show, I'm waiting for Xander to find out about Sarah. I'm just waiting for different things to happen. I feel like they're kind of riding the fence to November sweeps, and they'll probably put them back at number one for me during November sweeps. But yeah, like I said, that gets its own video. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next one. And like I said, Bold and Beautiful. I ain't watched this. You know how long ago Seven Wet was, and I just been peeking in on it since then. I'm trying to get back on track with them, but I don't think I'm gonna go back to Steffi's wedding and go forward. I'm just gonna watch key episodes with like Quinn, Carter, Eric, and catch up on all of that, and then catch up on the Deacon stuff, and then I'll be regular again from that point on. But yeah, let me know what you think about General Hospital. What grade would you give it? I gave it a B. I like most of what's on it. It does, like most soaps, it does have some things on there that I'm not interested in. And I will see you in the next video.